We're back with one last episode of Drakengard.
Drakengard.
Alright, let's load this pupper up. So,
Good.
as I confessed last time, I forgot one weapon.
Ah, yes. The true Drakengard experience.
Hey, you know what? I'm sure it happens to most people. So let's just look at some some chappy descriptions.
Yeah, let's look at some chappy...
So this is our final chapter that we have to unlock yet. Also, here's our stats. I just want to point out in this making of the LP, 18,749 people died.
Good.
And
They deserved it, especially the children.
Yes, and I spent 18 hours on this shit. Which all things considered is pretty good. I think How Long to Beat is like, you need 35 hours for this game, but not if you're good.
I mean, to be fair, it's your second playthrough and you used a guide, so...
Yeah.
Gotta take that away from you.
Yeah. So anyways, this is like the weird alternate verse where Sarah's there. Right behind this tree, there's a fucking treasure chest.
It was right there.
Yep, the whole time.
Perfect. Oh, I can't wait to see what the name of the final weapon we get is.
I'm pretty sure it's disappointing.
No, it's gotta be perfect.
And here's me showing off that you can skip cutscenes by hitting start twice. Because we've never done that before, because we've had no reason to. Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, Raven Feeder's pretty good.
Raven Feeder is good.
Oh yeah, and then, because that was a weird mission, but ignore that. We're not going to the valley. We have no purpose there.
We gotta go to the valley.
So once again, this final ending we're gonna get here is a separate version of events.
And you can only... 97? Oh, that's the... Right, okay.
Journey completion.
And you can only do this once you have 100% of the weapons, correct?
And I believe you need to get all of, like, I think you need to basically do everything else in the game up until this point.
Right.
You can, like, go back in the video and you need to beat a certain mission, but basically you need to do everything else. So this takes place right after our friends sacrifice themselves.
Right, okay.
Basically, it branches into, where we're gonna go do the suicide rush.
Right, yeah, okay.
It's the end, the end!
And yet you do not pray.
To whom? What god can help us now?
No gods have ever heard your prayers. To catch the lions.
It's my favorite quote in this game.
No, Kaim! Don't go! Please don't leave me alone!
We will meet again. If
It's my second favorite quote in this game.
But at least... Don't forget me! Ever!
So the difference here is Kaim just goes, nah, fuck it, let's go, instead of let's use your time shit.
Yep.
Time lives hand in hand with good and evil. We too must adapt to this world of chaos.
Yeah?
is this the land of the gods?
So Zach,
Oh!
welcome to the world of Nier.
Yeah, you know what?
What can we do?
So, fuck it, we're playing a rhythm game now.
Oh fuck!
You have white circles and you have black circles. If you get hit, if you let one of her notes hit you, you die.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So like, Jesus Christ, because like, there, I had that moment where like we talked about it, where it's like, you know, the world of where Drakengard takes place in is always it's ambiguous because there's like destroyed cityscapes and stuff, you know, but it never gets addressed.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that, I was like, did they go in the past or the future? That's just fucking Tokyo.
Yep.
Oh god, and this, yeah, I'm sure is ridiculous.
It gets bad, but there are strategies, which you'll be seeing.
So you send out black or white?
You send out black or white, and you need to match the notes. If you hit the wrong color note with your own note, all of your notes disappear, and you are temporarily unable to summon another note.
That's awesome.
So if you incorrectly hit a note, you're fucked.
So, you said the world of Nier.
Yeah. Okay. So here's where the fact that the note pattern is not randomized at all can be used to your advantage.
Right.
So what you do is you go online and you look up the note patterns. Then you put them in a Word document. Then you pause the game and mark off the buttons you've pressed.
Nice.
And just keep doing that over and over. That or just memorize the sequence and hit them like a motherfucker, because you gotta be fast. It is absurd. And if you fail, you have to restart the entire thing over again. I've done it legitimately once. And I don't care to do it ever again in my life, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, hey, I guarantee you most people that beat something like this do it that way.
Yeah. 100% accurate.
So, is this about to end quickly, or do I have time to say a thing?
You have time.
Alright, so, like, there's a bit, because I'm playing through Nier, and I don't want to talk too much about other games, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there's a bit in Nier where I was just talking to an NPC, and they talked about, like, yeah, you know, everyone thinks things went to shit here, but in the history books, they talk about, like, a great calamity that fell from the skies. And I think that's when things got fucked.
Yeah.
So, when you said welcome to the world of Nier, I'm like, okay.
Also, all of the Nier magic has a red hue to it because all of that magic originates from Angelus's body.
What?
Yeah. There's lore documents and, like, Grimoire Nier, which is a, like, book that's fan translated. You can find it easily online. It kind of gives a timeline of what kind of happens. Angelus's body introduced red particles to the world that became the basis of magic in the Nier world. Magic did not exist in the world of Nier before this happened.
Huh.
Another thing that I don't want to get too into because it's more into that game, and hey, we might cover it in the future, I don't know. Some people speculate that giant queen beast is actually Zero from Drakengard 3.
So there's a lot of Drakengard 3 things that I instantly thought of when I saw this bit that, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that could be tied in there, I don't know.
People are pretty torn on it, to be fair. A lot of people are like, no, that's fucking stupid. A lot of people are like, well, yeah, it has to be, so.
This is Bravo 1. Unidentified target has been neutralized. Over and out.
So,
Mm.
Another little fun fact. So you know, like the whole like meso thing in Nier, kind of. I don't know how much you've.
I'm not sure what you're talking about now.
Okay, there's it's like a little background element. I can't even remember how much the game goes into it. But at like you remember at the very beginning with like the very beginning of the game, there's like all that like white like snow like stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's actually salt
Okay.
because there's a disease being spread that is turning people into salt, and that
Oh.
originates from the giant's body.
Huh.
So the introduction of these fantasy creatures into this normal world is what fucks up everything and creates Nier.
Yeah, that's like seriously. Because there's some talk in Nier about like how there was a point in history where things just got fucking weird, and that's from this then.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is probably my favorite weird timeline lore bullshit thing from a game ever. I love everything about this. It's so great.
Because the one thing I always knew about the connection was that, like, one of the endings of Drakengard leads to Drakengard 2, and one of them leads to Nier. But I just assumed it was just, like, a timeline thing, you know?
Yeah, no, it is straight up world hopping.
Huh. Well.
So, there's a little bit to explain with this ending. This was originally not supposed to be in the game. Yoko Taro was like, hey, I have a funny idea for a joke. And he said one of his main inspirations for it was End of Evangelion.
Yeah.
He also said that when it came time to be Nier, he was like, well, I obviously know what ending is canon for, like, Nier or whatever, because this is a fan favorite.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, like, you put this in the game, and it changes everything, you know?
It really does. It's... That dude's nickname is Ribs, I just want to point that out.
Huh.
Yeah. No, this is...
It's funny because, like, it really has nothing to do with the game we just played, you know?
No, it's
but
great.
It's how it ends, and it's like, well, okay, here you go.
It is such a joke ending, but it takes itself 100% seriously, and it's like, yeah, if a random dragon showed up, of course the fucking, like, Air Force would come and blow it up, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like the equivalent to, like, the fucking alien endings in Silent Hill, you know?
That gets compared to these a lot, too.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like, yeah, fuck it, let's make it a rhythm game.
Yeah, that is a decision that is very Yoko Taro.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Thanks, Square Enix. Impaled on Tokyo motherfucking Tower.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Thanks,
That's
Mana.
great. Yeah.
So we're not done.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Okay, so I've noticed this game has 2 intros, so this is what happens if you leave it on the title screen. Takes a bit.
I've heard that you're not supposed to do that with Yoko Taro's games.
Love, crimson blood, poison, eternity, revenge, sacrifice. ritual, scarlet, prayers, heresy, hell, solitude, clouded sky, madness, God to worship, adore us.
I don't care. What is a world without
Right into it.
Yep.
The dawn, and time tells its tale. Dark and blood, it flows.
It's actually another thing to point out. This game's like development team was Project Dragonsphere, which is why that final ending is called End of the Dragonsphere.
Empire is not satisfied with mere conquest. They seek complete reconstruction.
The Empire is too strong.
Impertinent jackals. I shall burn you all.
Do not die.
Stop! Don't worry about me! Please, run away!
What horror befalls this land?
time. Please, no more. We cannot.
I call out these prayers to the skies. Fill me with thought. See your face. I carry these memories inside.
This is really good music.
Yeah. Is from NDNC.
Yeah, I
Or
remember.
no, sorry, B.
I remembered one of the endings had really good music.
Hey!
It's like, wow!
Yup.
Wow!
Awful way to see.
If the other like ending like little snippets wasn't bad enough, right there.
I truly love Furiai with my innermost soul.
The goddess will die.
No, that's not.
Clips from all of the endings get. Yup. So bad. I don't even care about spoilers, but even I'm like, damn, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
We still got a little bit.
Yeah. The voices before that played was really cool, though.
That was neat, yeah. The first time I like turned the game on and like heard that, because I didn't know about that, it actually freaked me out. It's like, what the fuck's going on? That's the final. And also, this one's worth pointing out because that's actually the name of the Drakengard 3 Platinum.
Huh.
Or, it might not be the Platinum, but it's one of the trophies in Drakengard 3 is I.Hear.A.Sound.
I love it.
Okay. So we unlocked a free expedition.
Oh?
Yeah. So if you go over the world map...
Yeah, the world map does change, huh?
Mm-hmm. Shoot down the jets of the self-defense force. Also, hey, so to bring it back, this is the one time in the game it's better to use the level 3 dragon.
Why?
Because these fucking jets we're about to fight move too fast. Because the Chaos Dragon homing attacks won't, like, track all the way. They'll kind of, like, you know, move in those jagged lines. You actually want to use the level 3 dragon because it'll hit more often.
That is awesome.
So, yeah.
I
Get
love
hit by
it.
missiles.
Like, the rhythm game is awesome, but, like, this is, yeah.
I also love how the Queen Beast is just in the stage.
Yeah.
Also, I think, is, like, this is kind of like a little homage. So, once again, I have to say I'm unfamiliar with Ace Combat. But apparently, like, this and also the jet and the voice of the guy who, shot down Kaiman Angelus is like an Ace Combat reference sort of thing, just to mark, like, hey, that's where we originally kind of got the dragon flight idea from. Like a little homage thing. So, that's cute, I guess.
Yeah.
These things are fast as fuck, though, and yeah, their missiles do a lot of damage.
As they should.
There's only, like, 5 of them, though. What a game.
Yeah. Here we are. This is how it ends, huh?
Yep. So yeah, how do you feel about Drakengard? All said and done.
All said and done, I love the concepts it has. It's clearly very ambitious, but it's a terrible game.
This is my favorite bad game.
Yeah, I would never want to play this.
You know what? That's fair. I don't know
yeah.
how often I'm gonna be. I actually think if I want to revisit this, I'm just gonna watch this instead.
Nice.
We're not done, by the way, but yeah, this is my favorite bad game. I love it so much. The story is a mess, I know, but I still love the story and the characters. The gameplay's atrocious.
It's...
Dragon selection.
Huh. Yeah?
Just a fun little Easter egg to a little reward for doing the free expedition. You can't use them on like the mixed like air and ground stages, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but for any
of
of the exclusively sky, and also the model's super fucked. So, like that's the turnaround animation.
Well.
But it's the most powerful dragon, quote unquote, in the game.
That's cute.
And Kaim's still riding on top, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but yeah, what were you saying about? Thoughts?
Right. So like, it's super messy, obviously, but the tone of the game and the concepts it brings up are things that are very like unique, and I'm glad I experienced them. So like, I'm glad that I did this and got to see the game. You know?
Yeah. It's something.
Yeah, it's something, alright. I mean, we clearly, like, there were moments during this Let's Play where I was very much like, you know, man, why would anyone ever want to play this? But then there's moments where I'm like, oh, this is so fucking cool, you know?
Yeah. The highs are very high. What a fucking game.
Yeah.
Well, that's Drakengard. I hope everyone enjoyed it, because I sure fucking did.
Yeah, you know what? I did too, all things considered. There's a lot in there that I like a lot.
It's a video game, alright.